ready? It's the Round Table with me, Robert Bannon.
On your mark, get set, go. Did you grow up in the 1980s and 90s like me? Did you have a cousin who was obsessed? My cousin Michelle was obsessed. She had the Double Dare game for the PC that only had the color orange. Remember, like, there was a green computer or an orange computer? Well, she had the orange computer and you had the physical challenge. We're talking about Marc Summers, and we are talking about the life and slimes of Marc Summers that's playing right now at New World Stages. You know Marc is a friend. Marc has been a supporter. We are so happy. Marc talked about doing this show in Pennsylvania, in New York State, and now it is here off Broadway. We're at the Partey. It is an elegant Partey. It is a Partey in New York City. I'm Robert Bannon. This is The Roundtable. You're listening to us on the Broadway Podcast Network, or you're watching us on YouTube. We're going to bring you all the guests, all the writers, all the one, Marc Summers, right here tonight.
What are you doing?
What does anybody do?
What is Alex Brightman? Alex Brightman is trying to be in every Broadway show, and now you're freaking taking over Off-Broadway.
I want to take over Off-Broadway and Off-Broadway. You're next, because I'm doing the Pat Sajak story of Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Misfortune. I don't know what's happening. All right, right through the interview.
Listen,
right through. Come right
okay.
on in.
Come on. I just love that.
Oh, nice.
I farted. You're good.
Thank you so much. I can smell that.
Alex was on, we did a Beetlejuice reunion, and he came on, he made fun of my outfit, he made fun of my wig, and now I then interviewed Marc Summers, and Marc Summers says Alex Brightman saw my show and said that my show was boring, and he rejudged it, and you made it interesting. Is that what you did?
If you know what, I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. All I know is that the show I saw today is fantastic. And by the way, so was the Beetlejuice thing.
Thank you, Alex.
I felt guilty ever since I made fun of you.
See, I knew that. I felt that when I was sitting there. I knew you felt that way about me. What was it like? This show, you did it in Pennsylvania. This show was regionally all over. You're in New York. This show's in New York City.
So this is me being genuine. Until this moment, I didn't really let that sink in. And looking around, I've been at so many opening nights, and I've been at so many opening night parties, that this felt very normal until you just said that. And now I'm like, right, this wouldn't be here if he didn't exist, if I didn't exist. So it's very flattering, and I'm very over the moon, but I'm also incredibly, and I say this positively, overwhelmed. In a good way. I really had a nice time at the show, and I'm so happy everybody else did.
We love the show. We love the nostalgia, but thank you for inviting us to be a part of this. Thank you to Marc Summers, who's our childhood.
Big thanks to childhood icon and hero, Marc Summers.
And thank you. Thank you for always. You know, I know you get it all the time. There's a 7-year-old kid. His name is Sam. I took him to his first Broadway show. He saw Beetlejuice. If I go to the house right now, he'll say, I'm dialing already. He does the entire show, all the choreography.
Well, Sam, to you, and only to you, it's showtime.
Oh my God!
All right, that's it. 20 years.
I now owe Alex Brightman the rest of my life. You're the best. Hi, Drew Gasparini.
Hello.
I'm Robert Bannon. How are you?
How are you, Robert?
Drew Gasparini. Listen, you want to know something about Drew? Can I embarrass you?
Please, yeah.
Drew Gasparini is such a successful songwriter in New York that if you want to have a meeting with him to talk and do like work on your book, look, there's assistants, there's publicists, there's managers. Drew is like hidden behind a veiled curtain of New York.
It's because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Drew wrote a song that Alex sings that will live in YouTube Instagram. And I'm a lot gay. I'm a lot gay. Not a little. I don't watch Ellen anymore, but I'm a lot gay. You're a brilliant songwriter.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
How was it to put this show together for the one and only Marc? I guess we're all childhood icons.
So it was, when I first met Marc, I couldn't even talk to him for 2 weeks because I used to want to be him when I was growing up. When Alex and I sat with Marc to put this project together, it's a dream come true when you get to work with your friends in any capacity. But I really idolized the man. He's got such an interesting story. Collaborating with Alex is my favorite thing to do. So writing songs for something that represents my childhood and a story I believe in, it was a pretty easy, let's do it, guys.
Yeah, well, we had Marc on our show, and Marc said he wrote the show, and then Alex told him you need to punch it up a little. Did you get dragged into this with this whole crew?
It actually started a very other way around. Marc came to me and asked, will you be interested in writing a musical about my life? When we quickly discovered Marc could not sing. That idea, we reversed pretty quick. And then I said, let's talk to my friend Alex Brightman. He's a hell of a writer. And I ended up doing incidental and thematic music for the piece. And Alex, who is maybe Broadway's best kept secret as a writer. I think Alex Brightman is, and wherever this airs, where is this airing?
Who's the Broadway podcast network called the Round Table?
Amazing. We love the Broadway Podcast Network. What up? Now we're talking. What you guys?
That's right. Watch it.
But I want to say Alex Brightman is one of the greatest writers in the theater scene right now. And if you get a chance to see this one-man show starring Marc Summers, you'll really also get to see Alex Brightman's amazing work. And if you see him on stage acting, he's awesome. He's one of the best damn writers there are.
And so are you.
Thank you. Good gosh.
So get his sheet music. It's out. Go to his website. Listen to it. Put it in your book because we need song. Put it in your book and get ruin True Gasparini music at Pearl and Ripley Greer for the rest of time.
I love being haunted by walking through those halls. Please keep destroying my songs in Pearl and Ripley.
Congratulations. Your show was in New York. Your show was in Pennsylvania. You're in New York City.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I literally said my entire childhood.
You did not have a very good childhood.
I had a great childhood.
No, if what you're saying is your entire childhood was watching me and Marc Summers on Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Are your parents still alive?
Yes, they are.
I would kick their ass. I want to go talk to them. What were you doing?
I was home alone with my brother ordering Pizza Hut breadsticks and watching the ducks.
Hey, nobody beats the Hut.
Nobody beats the Hut.
Nobody.
Was it nostalgic to see the show tonight?
Yes, it was nostalgic because I knew Marc during those years when he was hosting it. It was fantastic. Go see this show. Marc is fantastic. And especially for those of you who grew up in Nickelodeon, it's just so great to see him. Hopefully he had a better childhood than this.
You've done a lot of 100 million TV shows, movies. You have a new show now.
I have a new show that I created starring John Cryer, Donald Faison, and Abigail Spencer. It's called Extended Family. I'm not acting on it, just wrote it.
Well, I mean, that's where you get the right residual shows.
Well, I don't know. I haven't got them yet. But I'm actually, you know what? I know that your audience knows Allison Love, who is starring in Tommy, the new Tommy. I met her when I wrote the Broadway musical Escape to Margaritaville.
Which we love, with Jimmy Buffett.
Yes.
The Mary Marquis.
And Allison was in it. I met her, and she starred in a show that I was doing called Heels.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on now, Michael. Really? Say busy. It's an honor to talk to you. I love that Abigail Spencer is a friend to us and a friend to the show. She's a brilliant actress. The show is going to be a huge giant hit. We're here for you.
I'm here to help you through your adulthood.
My therapist knows.
Childhood. Not good. Because all you did was watch me and Marc Summers.
It was the best.
Thanks for being out here tonight for Marc. Go see Marc's show. It's great.
Sure. It's Chad Rabinovitz, the director of Life and Sons.
Chad, it sure is. And you've been with this show for how long?
It's 8 or 9 years now, from the beginning.
8 or 9 years. And the journey, like, you're in New York City. You have a show running in the middle of Times Square right now.
I mean, it literally is, as I said at the beginning of the show, a dream come true. I mean, we started this in Bloomington, Indiana, and it's the same cast, creative team here in New York. And this place opening up, and that guy,
This guy.
but when we did the show, he was just auditioning for School Rock. Right?
He was not Alex Brightman.
Alex Brightman, Drew Gasparini, and now here we are, doing what we dreamed of like 9 years ago. Marc, Alex, and I had lunch at the diner, I don't remember, outside. And it was talking about like the show, what it could become, and then the thing about kids 9 years ago, and this now sold out, okay, people going nuts.
And the reviews are going to be crazy. And the online boards, the trolls that I read on the Broadway world, they are obsessed.
We talk about we're losing our minds over it. The funniest comment on Broadway World is that literally it says, one of the comments is, this is the nicest thread on Broadway.
I read it. That is the truth. They're saying this is the nicest thread. You know why? Because the show is good and it's nostalgic and it brings up the parts of Double Dare that we love. And his true story and the way you weave the story together. Broadway world trolls loving the show.
I almost was like, is the world right? What's happening? Because it's so positive and spirited, and reading those, sharing like what it means to them to see the show. Also, like things that people are saying are like, oh, I rarely get a chance to rave about a show.
Yes.
But they're also saying things like, I show, followed by more entertainment, followed by a heart-wrenching moment, followed by learning physical challenges, and then once you feel a little, heartfelt and you brought the tears, and then we take you right out and we play a game again. Yes. And so you go on this adventure that is more than just him telling a story, he's sharing with you, and you're really, and that 199 so I'm so happy that we're on my girls are loving it.
Yes, they are.
You know, let's be honest, it'll turn at some point in time, but right now, it is 100% more positive, and it's a joyous that people are finding the joy in our show and sharing it with each other and saying you have to come and be a part of it.
Get your tickets.
Yeah.
Go see it. You can meet Marc Summers at the show. You can sit up close. You can put your name in to play the 53 hours game.
Yes.
I mean, this is nostalgia. Congratulations.
It literally is everything. I dreamed of two things as a kid. It's to be on Double Dare and to go to space camp. I've been to space camp. I've been there twice, and now
Is it still around?
oh hell yeah! Yeah. I'm telling you, space camp is one of the best times. We were in tech for the show, and we were like, the lighting designer and I, my best friend Jeff, I was like, why haven't we been to space camp? And so that night we booked tickets, and we had literally the best time.
It's still open.
It's still open. They have adult space camp. You can go at any age. I'm telling you, it is genuinely a fulfilling experience. We made friends with 14 strangers going there. That we all, 14 of us, we didn't know each other, came back again 2 years later for a reunion at advanced adult space camp. That's right, that's a thing. So I've done that now, and I've been on Double Dare, and Marc Summers is behind me in the face. I'm living the dream.
You've done it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
If you grew up and were born in 1983 in Marshall Park, New Jersey, like me, then you know Robin. Robin, this is like a family affair right here.
By the way, I'm a Jersey girl.
Where?
I grew up in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. Yes, I did. I actually live in New Jersey.
You do?
I do. I live in New Jersey.
I'll meet you right on Route 80 and take you to lunch.
I'm stepping on something. Yes, Route 80, Route 10, we're going.
All right, that's it. I'm ready. I'll meet you at a diner.
Fantastic.
Your daughter's in the show.
Marc came to me about 2 or 3 months ago and said, look, we need someone to do the show and we'd love to have your daughter. And I thought, oh my God, how fantastic is that? She is having the time of her life. Do I miss doing it? Yes, but I'm glad to see that we're passing the point to her that she's fantastic.
When you saw this show and you heard he was doing the show, what is the nostalgia? What does it feel like for you to sit in a seat and see him tell this and see the challenges and the games and recant the story of what happened?
Well, here's the thing. This is the first time seeing the life of Simon Mark. Remember, some of these shows that he was doing were in Buffalo, and I told Marc, well, first of all, Marc's always talented. Being with by his side for 35 years, I've never worked with someone who can bring out the comedic side and the emotional side. But even tonight, I was blown away because I was in tears. And I know the story. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what makes a great story and a great play. And him being wildly talented and having my daughter in the show, you can't beat that.
Flush of emotions. I was telling a story about the floppy disk video game that went in the computer when there was no crowd. Like, it is such a moment to hear his story that we did not know. And him tell it the way that only he could tell it. Get your ticket. See your daughter.
Let me tell you, and I don't say this much. If I come to New York City and I don't like the show, I just don't say anything.
Right. No,
But this show is everything a Broadway show is. I mean, and Marc, how fantastic is everybody in the show? So I highly suggest it. You will not be disappointed. Really.
I'll meet you at the diner.
Whatever. I love diners. I love diners.
We're going to a diner.
We'll see you in Jersey.
I'm getting cheese fries and gravy and the whole. Yes, you're my people. That's it. Marc Summers, my buddy Marc Summers. Marc, you came on. Listen, people don't know. Marc Summers left me a voicemail. I almost drove my car off the side of the road. He came on my show and told me about doing this show. You said I'm going to do it in Pennsylvania. I'm going to maybe do it in New York. You're in New York City, Marc.
New York City on Broadway. Yeah, I never heard of it. Always focus was not in the car.
No!
I came to see you. You were spectacular. We were talking and work on your show. And the next thing I know, I'm being touched to a couple different cities. And just through a stroke of luck, I'm here.
Marc, I couldn't be here. I could see the show show again. I have my cousins coming. I told my agent, we are all coming because this show is literally my childhood. But your story, what is it like to